Do you ever have to type something on your phone and you're like, man, I don't even want to use this little tiny keyboard? Well, check this out. It's a laser portable Bluetooth keyboard that hooks directly to your phone. And that's what we're going to check out in this video. Welcome back to another Jeff Reviews for you. And as you saw, we are looking at a laser projection keyboard. And yes, this is something that Instagram made me buy. And in my opinion, this has a cool factor of 10. Let's get right into the review. Here's our laser projection keyboard that we purchased right around $50. Let's do a quick unboxing. In the box, we actually have our device that broadcasts our laser keyboard. We have a small charging cable, looks like a micro USB cable. It's a ribbon cable. And then we also have our user manual. Let's get a quick measurement of this keyboard. It is a pretty compact unit. We stand about 3 inches tall. From left to right, we're about 1.5 inches, and it's about 3/4 of an inch deep. Take a look at it. We can see this is where we charge. This is where we turn it on. You can hook like a little keychain here or some sort of a lanyard in there. Let's talk about the different things that are on the front here of the laser projection keyboard. This first one here on the right is actually what broadcasts your keyboard down onto the table. The one here on the right in the circle is actually a sensor. These two LED lights do two different things. The one here on the right will tell you either you're charging if it's red. If it's blue, it means your caps lock is on. The one here on the left, if your battery is low, it'll be red. And if you're connected to Bluetooth, it will be blue. Down here on the bottom is an IR light. Here is our red light on. We are told that it takes about 2 hours to charge, and you get just about 2 hours of use for a full battery charge. Let's let this charge up, and then we'll turn it on for the first time. We've been charging for well over 2 hours, and the red light is still on. So we're going to try this out. I was going to use my iPad to do it, but, well, you can see it got dropped. My son got excited, dropped it, and, well, you can see it shattered. So I will bring this up in a later video again while I replace that screen, but until then, we're going to have to try this out on a cell phone. First, we're going to push and hold just to see what this keyboard looks like. Can you see that? That is awesome. Let me shut off one of the lights in here real fast. You can see that our laser keyboard is blinking for the Bluetooth. So let's just scroll down real fast to see our Bluetooth connections. We see laser projecting keyboard, and that's pretty much it. We are connected. I do think it's important to note that you have a full QWERTY keyboard here with all the different buttons that you would expect on a keyboard. You might just have to hunt for them. Like some of the buttons you would see on the side might be up here on the top, so just make sure you look around. Also, the keyboard measures about 9.5 inches long and right around 3.5 inches tall. So that's something that you have to deal with as well. You cannot adjust it. If I were to take this and move this up, well, then the keys would no longer be responsive. All right, now for the moment of truth. We have our phone set up and we also have our keyboard. Let's start typing and see what it does. Very cool. We're able to type on the screen using our laser keyboard. All right, so I've noticed on the video there's a glare right around this area, and that's not something I see using the keyboard. My thought is that's just because I'm shining it onto, well, a shiny table. So you know what? Let's put this down to see if it's any different. Nope, on camera it still looks like it's blurry. As I've been using this, I really like it, but I do notice that it's not as big as a regular keyboard, so my hands don't fit on it very well, and I find myself finger pointing as I'm typing instead of typing regular. So, tell me, what are your thoughts of this laser projection keyboard? Would you use it? Do you have one? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. There is some adjustability to this keyboard. If you hold down the function button here on the left and you push down, you're actually changing the brightness of the laser. So that's kind of cool. You can change that. Also, if you don't like that annoying beep, you continue holding down the function button and you can push all the way over to the left and turn it down to nothing, or all the way over to the right and hear this annoying beep. I do like having some beep, therefore I know when I type, I'm actually hitting the buttons. Although I do think this is very neat. You cannot treat this like a typical keyboard. Sometimes my fingers move faster than I think they do, and, well, I skip letters and just move on, and for some reason I'm caps locked, even though I didn't want to be. But I was trying to write, Jeff is very excited about this laser keyboard, and you can see what actually came out. The key is to go really slow Well, look, I already made a mistake. It's funny. You know what? Let's see if we can do emojis. So if I hit Shift and that one, there's a colon. Now hit this one. Look at that. It did an emoji as well. Can I do any other ones? Let's do there. And, well, at least we can do the smiley face. Then again, that could be all dependent upon the app that I'm using. There's one more cool feature that I want to show you, and that's actually the mouse feature. So if I hit this button here that looks like an upward facing to the left arrow, I actually just enabled the mouse feature. So now I can actually, well, wait, maybe I didn't enable it. Hit it again. There we go. Nope. There's the mouse. I guess it just takes a little bit of time. See how you move the mouse around? And you actually do a few things. One finger is a tap, like a single tap. Two would be a right mouse click. I can scroll up and I can scroll down. And when I'm done with the mouse, I click that button again. And now I can go back to typing. In this video, we are taking a look at a laser projection keyboard that you can use a Bluetooth connection to hook up to your phone, tablet, computer, or whatever. So what did we think of it? First things first, that price point right around 50 bucks. That's kind of expensive in my opinion for this product. Don't get me wrong, I do think there's a lot of technology compacted right into this little tiny keyboard, but $50 in my opinion is just too high. I would love to have seen this at a $20 price point. Let's talk about the functionality of this keyboard. I felt that it was actually pretty responsive, but I had to type very, very, very slow, a lot slower than I normally would, and then it would bring up the letters on the screen. Yes, there still were mistakes, but then again, I make mistakes when I type anyway. So that brings us to the question, would I use this? And my answer is probably not. I would much prefer using the keyboard on the screen or voice texting or voice typing. Those kind of things are a lot more convenient than this. I think this is neat, maybe a party gag or whatnot. You bring it out, oh, that's cool. And that's about it. Anyway, if this is something that interests you, I will leave a link down in the description. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by and I hope you have a great day. As with all lasers, you should never look directly into the laser as you can damage your eyes. That's just something important to note. Also, the cool thing about this, if you leave this sitting for 5 minutes without even using it, it'll shut off all by itself to help retain some battery life. I tell you what, I've tried this on all sorts of different colors and I just can't get the glare to go away on the screen. I really do appreciate that you stayed around for my entire review of this laser projection keyboard that I thought was really, really cool. You know what? There's something else that I reviewed not that long ago, which was really, really cool. And they're the Ampere Dusk sunglasses that you can actually adjust the tint. Pretty cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link that review right up here. And I would love it if you would click on this link. And when you do, by the magic of the internet, I'm gonna join you at this review. So go ahead, click it. It's safe, I promise.